Okay, I'll wear the mask for about 10 seconds. My friend over here got me the gayest mask in the whole place.
Oh, New Orleans, bro. All the masks look like that.
No, dude, they do not. Bro, look at yours. Look at yours.
A lady was wearing this. She gave it to me.
I don't think so, dude.
Bro, you look like Cheech in that one. You look like Cheech Marin in that.
I don't feel
Up
like
in smoke when they're performing
I
at
don't feel like Cheech Marin.
when they're performing right outside on the side of the comedy store.
I feel like John Leguizamo.
Tell me how to live, Tommy Chong.
My teacher tell me how to live. I don't give a damn what they say because my head is like a sieve.
You know, man, they say that the Cheech and Chong, they used to tour together back in the day.
Uh-huh.
I never hear any band say, "Oh man, those guys killed."
No,
like you never hear a band ever. Like you never hear a band performing somewhere doing an interview. What was it like? Oh man, we had these two unfunny guys opening up the show, man. I don't know what they were doing, man.
Wait, when they weren't known, they were doing the band?
Yeah, they said that they were because I know that Chong used to be in an R&B band in Toronto.
Right. Yes.
But then they said together they would perform and open up for like many years for bands. Who are these bands?
Dude, I would love to know that. I would love to know that. But I do remember Tommy Chong doing like the R&B thing.
I think they were probably like a compilation. Like we were here at Skankfest in New Orleans. Shout out to Big J Okerson.
What up?
Yeah, man. And everybody's here, bro.
Everybody's here, dude. I didn't expect to see all my friends here. Actually, I did expect to see all my friends here.
What friends?
The invisible ones.
You have friends here from the Bay?
No, I don't think so. I don't know yet. I see a lot of my friends from LA, though, posting pictures of being here. And I've only ran into a couple of them so far. So we'll see.
I saw a lot of people that say, I know Butch, he's a piece of shit.
Oh, yeah. There's probably people that are like, that guy fucking owes me money.
Yeah, man, there's some people here like, it's funny how like a lot of comedians, like if I was like new, I would have been here, bro. I would have been holding bags.
Yeah.
I would have been holding Doug Stanhope's suit, you know?
Right.
I would have done something to get here because that's how badly I want to do stand-up comedy.
Right, totally, absolutely.
Like if I knew back then a way to volunteer to go to Montreal Comedy Festival,
okay,
just as a volunteer to help out.
But would you pay your flight and everything, the hotel to do it?
Oh, once I figured all that out, how much it cost, probably when I went.
Right, okay. Because that's the thing is like, I would too, you know, definitely even now, like I would probably like, there was a festival in LA, but.
What festival?
I don't know if there was, I'm saying. But to get here, I had to read a lot of books.
Bro, they have a lot of shows going on here, bro. They have a nude
roast
battle.
Yeah.
And that guy, Zach, he's on it.
Zach.
He's the guy from Story Wars. He has makeup on all the time.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know his last name either, but I know who you're talking about.
And Jet Ski Johnson, she's going to cover up her body with a trumpet. Josh Potter.
Josh Potter's doing the naked roast?
Yeah, man.
I could never. I
wouldn't be able to do it, bro, because there's too many white people here, and my dick is black as fuck.
Here's the thing, it's not that
I wouldn't have the darkest penis here, bro. Among pink salmon.
Bro, you need to watch that thing.
I could have never performed here, bro. Like, as soon as the white comic would have saw my big black Joey Cocodillo balls,
it's okay.
I would have lost the roast battle.
It's okay for your balls to be that color.
Dude, I would have
your whole penis.
Bro, it's like I used to have a job at the Crocodile factory, bro. Like they're so dark.
Why
like,
did you have to involve crocodiles?
Ding dong. I'm King Ding Dong, bro.
Oh,
like
God.
As soon as I would open my legs,
I'm never eating crocodiles.
As soon as I would open my legs and show my nutsack naked,
oh no,
they would have saw also the tar I have on the side of my thighs.
Bro.
And they would have said, what's up with Felipe and that catcher's mitt right there he has? I don't know whether to roast him or throw a knuckleball at him so he could catch you with his fucking nutsack.
Welcome to Skankfest 2020.
But you know what, bro? If I was on that roast, and if anybody there had like 80, like that, a female comic had like one titty bigger than the other one, I would have said, man, those titties look like 9/11. Only one guy hit. Then I probably would have walked out of there crying.
I don't know, man. I
probably would have had a new nickname by the end of the festival, and that's what I'm trying to avoid.
You know what too cool for school is, right? You know, and I use that term whenever someone's like, I don't want to take my shirt off for this, or, you know, I don't want to do the video like that and be obnoxious. And I'm always like, you can't be in comedy and be too cool for school. But I feel like the Naked Roast puts that to the test for me, because it's like, I'm not too cool to take my clothes off necessarily. I'm just like, yeah, I don't want, dude, I don't want to find out I have a little penis. That's the thing, is like, I don't know.
If I was with a threesome, I'll leave my sweater on.
Can we turn the lights off, please?
I would have said, please. I know you ladies have a nice bodies, and I just want to. Let's just turn the lights off, please.
Let's just turn the lights off. You know what? Let's put spotlights on YouTube. No. Don't look at my dark penis. Stop looking at my chocodile. Why did you say a chocodile?
Stop looking at my penis.
I could never eat a chocodile again.
You shouldn't be eating chocodile, bro. You're like, you're diabetic. You should be drinking more water, bro.
All right.
You should put in lotion on your kneecaps, bro, when you sit on middle seat.
I didn't even wear shorts today, dude. What's... Oh, my God, dude.
History for Foos. We're here at the Skankfest, New Orleans.
Oh, yeah, dude. This
bro,
killing me.
I had to delete 2-3 stories because I kept saying Nolo instead of Nola.
What's Nolo?
No, there's nothing.
New Orleans?
Bro, I gotta give a shout out to a lot of the fans of Skankfest who love Skankfest.
Wow, yes.
And they're big fans, bro. I met people that drove 18 miles with a quarter pound of weed, bro, over here.
Really?
This guy said he drove 12 hours. I don't know what, from Oklahoma City, bro, with a quarter pound.
Why isn't he in his room with us right now?
Because he's working with a crew here somewhere, bro.
Fuck that. He could quit right now with that,
camera
dude.
somewhere.
Walk around with ounces, dog. I thought, you know, I'm such a scumbag. I'm all, should I bring 2 ounces? I could sell one. I'm for sure going to sell one.
I don't think so, bro. That dude would have sold.
But driving here is wild, dude. Because that's the thing is like.
But that guy's white, bro. He could drive with his trunk open. You're not gonna pull him over. He's fucking white, blue eyes. He's that made. There is no way I could drive from Oklahoma City the way I look.
There's like a pound.
With a fucking
pound? No, sir.
Even if I had a personal driver, they would have pulled us over, bro. Because I have bad luck. Bro, imagine me, bro, just driving. They would have pulled me over for driving with 2 hands the whole time.
The whole time, bro. They would.
Paranoid,
yes,
bro.
Yes. They're all, you're doing a little too good at driving, son. Let's pop that trunk.
So white privilege, bro, is you having a van driving aside of you and you don't look over to see if it's ice. Or you see a van pass by, you don't look back and go, woo, I beat it. We're living in white privilege manifested right now.
It's the best, dude.
White power
it's the best time.
to the fullest.
Dude, that's
lucky for me. I'm a token Mexican wherever I go.
Fuck yeah, dude. I love that. That's the thing is I'm the same, dude.
I'm ready for the
I'm gregarious and adorable, supposedly.
And the word of the day is gregarious.
Gregarious.
Take a drink every time he says. How do you say it?
Gregarious. It's only gonna happen once. It's a very, very rare word for me to use.
So I saw Doug Stanhope.
I saw Doug Stanhope
He was
too.
leaving with Bingo on
I saw that
with his driver, and he had a little a little drink already, bro. Like fucking Henry Shanaski and shit. Charles
Fuck it.
Bukowski.
Why not, bro? You're at Skankfest. It's fucking 9:00 in the morning. Why not start?
Did you read his book? Doug Stanhope?
No,
book?
I did not. But he's the first comic I've ever opened for professionally in my entire life.
I can't get through the book because the whole book is about when his mom was dying of cancer.
No, dude.
And the whole time they threw like this big old party for her.
Right.
The last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I just don't want to like just think about it. Give me the goosebumps.
Yeah, I don't even. Yeah,
I read the first chapter, and every time I see him, I want to give him a hug.
You definitely
I
don't want
only read one chapter.
don't want to read Sam Talent's book,
bro,
because it's about a comic who's a shitty dad. That got to be so bad, dude.
Is that a book a movie about this comedian named Roberto Escobar?
So I was like, am I reading about myself right now? But actually, the character, like, I was like, this guy's way worse than me. All right.
I saw him last night, and I was like kind of
Sam Talent?
starstruck.
Oh, dude.
Because I like his joke about the Olympic person, and but we both were big fans. He came up to me and go, Felipe, I've been a big fan of you. I've been a big fan of you. I've been a big fan.
That's dope. I love that.
It felt like two guys finishing a play, bro.
I love that, dude. Because it's like, I know Sam somewhat pretty well because he used to work out in the Bay and he's good friends with a lot of my good friends. And then also like you, and it's like, dude, two of my favorite comics seeing each other being like, what's up? You're my favorite comic. That's fucking dope.
I was trying to get him to do the Denver show with us, but he's in Detroit. He lives in Detroit now.
He lives in Detroit now. I thought he was staying in Denver. But Sam's a good guy. And the book that we're talking about is Running the Light. He didn't ask me to say anything, but that's how much I love that dude. And he's one of the comics in my mind. Because like, we're all a bunch of pieces of shit in one way or another. So whenever someone's like, so whenever someone's like, oh, that's your friend, I don't like that guy. And I'm always like, yeah, I mean, we're comics. Like, none of us really like each other in one way or another. But like, Sam's one of those like comics that's kind of like a unicorn where he like, everybody's cool with him. Everybody likes him. And if someone's like, oh, I don't like that guy, then I'm like, you're probably the problem then.
I was at this concert last night because Hate Breed. You heard of them?
No, they must know my mom though.
I've heard of them. I've heard of them now. But it's funny, man, because they were yelling out all the festivals they were in, and I heard of all the other bands. But that's not my thing, bro. I'm not like 90s metal, bro. I'm not about eyeliners, bro.
They're like the Butch Escobar of bands.
That's your bands, bro.
They like open for all these people that everybody knows, but they don't know who they are. Yeah.
But bro, oh my God, bro, they were badass. I got in a mosh pit, bro, because I needed to like.
Did you mosh?
I needed like 2,000 more steps, bro. So I got in that mosh pit,
bro.
So
you're gonna break a leg.
I got in a mosh pit like old school, bro. But I thought one of those mosh pits that's gonna be like those Generation Z mosh pit, where people are throwing fucking Bruce Lee kicks,
right,
and fucking elbowing people,
I know,
and hitting you on the nose.
That's what I'm thinking when you say I got in the mosh pit.
Really fucking you up, right?
Yeah.
But nah, bro, this was more like a mosh pit for senior citizens, bro. Cause I fell and I laid there, bro, trying to do an alligator,
right?
And somebody picked me up.
Check it. You were turtling down there?
Bro, I did that. I said, I'm going to try it, bro. I'm going to try it. Fuck it, eh? The floor's dirty. It needs to be cleaned by me.
Bro, that's so funny,
so
dude.
I just lay down on the ground, dude. And then, like, some dude, everybody here is so nice. Like, I thought I was going to get stomped on like I did back in the days.
Skank Bros, dude.
So that fool picked me up, bro. And he took me to a wheelchair and sat me down.
I've never done Skankfest before. I've only heard about it. And,
the first Skankfest, I was in New York during the first one, but I was performing at Caroline's.
Did you go?
I ran into Frank Castillo, and I ran into fucking Yoshi and
Yoshi.
fucking what's that fool's name from fucking Freddie Correa?
Okay. Oh, Fred Recker.
Fred, he was the first podcast I ever did.
Get the fuck out of here. He was there, dude. That's dope, dude. Yeah.
I put him on my show and I gave him $50. Told him to go home. For real, bro. I say, you want to be on my show? Go, you got any cash? Go do my show. And Fazoo's for everybody, bro.
I remember being backstage with Fred. He was so excited to open up for Willie.
Willie Barcena is a comedian, man, that he should be on that boxing ring right now, fighting every open micer.
He should be getting, he should be being.
Imagine for Willie Barcena, half rounds, fighting all the open micers here. All the
5 at a time. I would pay good money for that. But that's the thing is Fred was like, this is my hero. He goes up and he does a joke similar to Willie. And Willie pulls him aside after the show and admonishes him. And like, as soon as he leaves, Freddie looks like he's about to cry. It looked like he got slapped across the face. And I was just like, oh, man.
Welcome to Latino comedy. And then Willie asked for a ride afterwards.
That's like that meme when James Franco has got that noose around his neck. And
Yeah.
First time, huh?
First time, I was that comic, bro. Like the older comic. I would meet a young comic. What kind of car you drive, bro? Oh man, Ford Expedition. What are you doing this weekend, bro? I gotta do a birthday party with my daughter. Bro, you want to fucking do a road trip or what? Fuck yeah.
You gonna sit at home with your daughter and not be a comic, or drive me to a fucking show? That's fucking welcome to Latin comedy.
You want to eat in and out forever? Come with me. I was hanging out with
Want to
Renee.
be destitute for the rest of your life?
I was
Take
hanging out
my
with.
hand.
I was talking to Renee Vaca. He said that Willie, they ate at fucking In and Out all the time, bro. For breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
All the time.
I work with comics, bro, who are not cultured in other cultures.
Okay.
Who don't know anything about. They're afraid to try everything. Oh, you're gonna eat Thai food, Vaca, bro? That's dog food.
Yes,
Or
dude.
you gonna eat Cuban food? Fuck the Cubans. You know?
What the fuck are you eating? Like if I eat sushi, it's like, what the fuck is that?
I went to a
Raw
Cuban
fish? And
restaurant,
it's like,
bro.
yeah, it's good. It's good.
I went to a Cuban restaurant because Joe Diaz used to go there, and this lady will come by and give you like a hug and shit and make you buy more food.
I love that.
Like this.
I would buy more food
And
anytime an old lady hugs
mama,
me.
papi, ¿qué quieres más, mijo? Saying like it's for free, but you gotta pay for it. So Alfred Robles, bro, being hardcore Mexican,
I love.
he just sat like this, bro, like this, and they didn't eat. He
Why?
just did multiplication problem in his head like this.
Why?
5 times 5 is 55. Because he don't want to eat no Cuban food.
Get the fuck out of here. It's just like our food. What the fuck? I get it. Look, I get it if you're Mexican.
We put seasoning in our food, bro. It's not like our food.
Okay, it's like our food without the seasoning. But I get it if it's like, dude, if it's way off like Asian food. Like, you know, you're from the hood. You never ate fucking Thai food before. It sounds exotic. So you're like, nah, I'm good, dude.
Like,
But it's beans and fucking rice with meat. That's
people say that,
Cuban food.
I'm going to go, like when they see that food from India, oh man, I'm going to get the runs. I'm going to die of food poisoning. Motherfucker, you could die from food poisoning anywhere.
Anywhere.
I have food poisoning in D.C. 4 times.
There's like 40 Tams burgers in L.A. Fucking half of them are going to give you E. coli before fucking Indian food will.
Tams is a burger chain in Los Angeles, mostly in South Central area.
Well, you know why?
Inglewood, Compton, Ladera Heights is a fancy one.
You know what's funny to me is, you know, it's anything's hood when it's got a number after it. When it's like Tams number 21, you know, like you don't have a McDonald's
And you know
55 million.
And
you
it's
know?
not
Like,
it's not to let you know you're at Tams 21. It's for the cops to know where it is. Because it goes, oh man, there's been a shooting outside of Tams 41. Oh, that's what Inglewood and Avalon.
that's in the 77th.
And if you live in Los Angeles, don't correct me and tell me that shit like those trees don't even cross, motherfucker. But it's for the New Orleans crowd. They don't know. What is the Phyllis Diller's joke? She got into a car accident. I got into a car accident on Figueroa and Sepulveda. Those two streets don't cross. They do now. Oh man, history for fools, man.
History for fools.
This week,
Skankfest 2025. Go ahead. Sorry.
Man, I saw they should have here, bro, a Robert Kelly lookalike contest, bro, because I saw a lot of people who look like Robert Kelly. They should have a Jack Black lookalike contest, bro.
Fuck, bro. It's like Proud Boys Convention or Skankfest.
No, it's like a lot of people here look like Bobby Kelly. And a lot of motherfuckers look like Jack Black or Felipe Esparza.
Dude, that is hilarious, bro.
Oh, I did see a lot of Latino comedians from places unheard of that look like Saul Trujillo.
Yes, I've seen a few of those. I've seen
That
a
guy
few
from
solos
India,
around.
Wizzy.
Yes, I saw that guy, yeah.
Bro, he was wearing a T-shirt of another open micer.
Yes, dude. I love that.
Like, there's an open micer in India who's blind, and he's like a cholo, bro. And he holds his stick
Get
like
the
this.
fuck out of here.
He goes, 2 blind cholos walk into a bar, and they were never seen again. So he has a Pendleton, and it's funny. I went to a rabbit hole because who is that dude? That's my weed dealer.
Right.
So then I looked him up, and he's another comedian.
And he's an open micer. I love that, dude. I want to get open micer shirts. I'm going to start wearing my open micer shirts more often now.
But you gotta know. But how many like open micers do you know that sells merch?
Dude, there's in LA. There's quite a few actually. I'll be honest, and I shouldn't bag because I sold merch when I was an open micer. People still wear my shirts too. Shout out.
Well, when I was living in downtown LA on 2nd and Main and Skid Row, there was a homeless man, the pirate. Remember the pirate?
Dude, the LA Pirate.
Ricky the pirate.
Dude, I still have a poster of him.
Of course. So that's what I'm getting at. He sold merch.
He sold merch. I never met him before, and then he came. He came up to Sean.
I can't believe they brought him in the apartment.
Bro, he came up to Sean Latham, and we started talking. And he's like, "This is my homie, the LA Pirate."
This is a pirate, eh?
And then
this is a pirate.
Yeah. And then I bought a poster off him, and then this fool invited him up to Edwin San Juan's apartment. And like he's like, and as soon as we walk in, he's like, "Can I use the bathroom?" And like,
he was taking the shit going, "Ah."
Yeah. And fucking Edwin's just like, "Man, there's a homeless pirate in my fucking bathroom. Why would you bring a homeless pirate up to my house, dude?" I kind of was this like I was the same way. I was like, "Yeah, I wouldn't have done that myself."
People have a false sense of karma, bro. Like they don't get good karma for bringing a pirate to take a shit.
Do not
You
bring
get
a
good
homeless
karma from
pirate up
leaving
to
him
your
out of the
house.
house.
What?
I said you're not gonna get good karma from letting a pirate take a shit in your house.
Yeah.
The good karma is you thinking about your roommate and not letting the guy in the building.
That's the good karma. That's the good karma.
You being considerate is good karma.
Don't bring homeless pirates into your house. Don't bring any. I'm not nothing against homeless people. It's just like you don't know who you. Don't bring How about we don't say homeless people? Just say don't bring strangers into your home.
Don't bring
homeless
displaced
relatives.
people
Yeah.
into our home. Unless a homeless woman who needs a bath.
Depends on. Never mind.
Skankfest.
You know what I have noticed though in LA is there's an exorbitant amount of homeless women with fake boobs. And I've never seen that before. Or like, you could see beyond the cracks, like the starlet that tried to come into LA and then it just didn't work out. I've seen it like a ton, dude. It's crazy.
I never seen exorbitant
amount. Did we already do the word for the day?
That's number 2, man. Take another drink.
All right.
I saw Kurt Metzger. I haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah.
We were supposed to be roommates.
Really?
Back in 2010.
What happened?
We were on Last Comic Standing together, and we had adjoining rooms, and we were not supposed to talk to people or be on the internet because I was like we were voting, the last voting.
Oh yeah, okay.
We were top 40. That's when we were top 40. Top 40.
Kurt Metzger.
And then I had like a dozen of red velvet cannabis brownies.
Oh, nice.
They were like red velvet cupcakes, bro.
You gave me one of those once.
Yeah, so I gave him 2, and I ate 3.
Yeah.
And then goes, and then I called him back, and I fucking I had frosting, bro, with medicated frosting too.
Fuck
and I
yeah!
said, hold on, bro, don't go. And he put his arm inside my room, and I squirted him. Yo, what is that, bro? Medicated frosting to go with a fucking medicated red velvet cupcakes.
Fuck yeah!
And he looked at me like this, man. We should be roommates. Maybe we should.
Did we just become best friends?
If I would have been a roommate, I would have been a writer, bro.
Right.
I would have been giving him tags.
You would have been a famous comedian.
Yeah, man. I am famous, bro.
That's
what I was trying districts.
To say. Yes.
You put this festival in a city that starts with S-A-N.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
I get it.
San Diego, San Jose, San Juan, Puerto Rico,
San Linas,
Santa Maria, Los Baños.
Also,
any town where where the N is pronounced nya.
Where there's a nya in it.
Yeah, and it's missing the little river on top.
Yeah. I love that. The little river.
When I was at the mothership, they had a lot of these too.
There's a thing out there, and they're free. And this is the problem: is that whenever there's something free, I take it. It's just that I might get addicted to these because they have nicotine in them. But we'll see.
I take stuff for free, bro, even if I don't need it, even not for me.
Well, because that's
they're giving away bras, 36 Bs. Give me 10 of them, bro.
You could trade. It's in my mind. I'm like, oh, I could trade with that. Like, I'll give you 2 of these knickknacks or whatever these are. These nicotine things, and you give me a bag of weed.
So you looked up Voodoos?
I did. We were trying to figure out what to do for the Skankfest
History for
Fools, and I think we decided to go with Voodoo. We were gonna do slavery, but I didn't know if this was gonna be a live podcast or not, so I didn't want to bum anybody out with because once I started reading about because we chose before the last episode, and usually Felipe will give me the assignment on the current episode, which is going to be the next one. So I only have a week to read. This time I only had about 3 days.
That's what you said about the slaves, because I remember I read that book, this book about this slave that they talk about how their footprints made the trails. The highway you see from here to New York, it was made by slaves, right?
Made by slaves.
And it's crazy, when you start off working as a slave, just say you grab 40 pounds of cotton your first day.
Okay.
You can never go back to less than 40 pounds.
You can't. So
yeah, that have to be your low.
And if
you can never go back to 40.
If you go to 35, they beat the fuck out of you.
Beat the fuck out of you. So there would have to be every time you go out there, have to be more. So once you hit the overseer, he knew exactly how much this fucking dude could put out. So he put out 80, and that's it. Everyone put in 80.
So the idea would be to do low volume.
And I learned that when they would pick cotton.
Okay.
This is the cotton flower.
Okay.
And it has thorns all the way around it.
Yes.
Thorns. So you would have to pick it without cutting yourself.
Yes.
Because then you put blood on that cotton, you're gonna get beat.
God, that's right.
Yeah. So you have to it was they said that their hands became like a machine, like a working machine, so you grab it with your finger like this and then squeeze it out and the flour and then put it back without hurting yourself. But it took practice. But after a while, it became real easy to just do it like this.
What stress to be under if it's your first day to pick cotton?
I'll die the first day, bro.
Dude,
I would die the first day.
I would die
the first day working for my dad.
So that mentality, because in my mind, I go
stupid every hour, bro. Fuck this.
I knew. So in my mind, when you started saying if you get 40 pounds, that's your limit. Now you can't do less. I work under that mentality anyway. So in my mind, it's like do as little as possible. So the next time you do a little bit better, everybody's like, holy fuck, bro, you did great. And that's how my whole life has been. Like that's like my mom would be like, he got C's. He got C's. You know, like she was, dude, the first time I got all C's, my parents threw a pizza party. And my sister, who had a 4.0 her entire life, was like, fuck this piece of shit. Like,
Did a bus pick you up or what? Did you wear a helmet and didn't play football?
No, dude. I was stupid on purpose. That's the difference, man, is that I was
You
stupid.
ruined your life, bro.
Yeah, I know. I'm a stand-up comic now. I totally ruined my life, dude.
That's dumb, bro. That reminded me of when I was in second grade. And me and my friend, we were in
Are you about to lecture me?
we were in a lunch we were in a fucking lunch table. And then he went like I went like this to his fucking to his math book.
Yeah.
Oh, you think you're smart? Figure that out now. Right?
Yeah.
And I took away a little bit of his math book.
Right.
Then he fucking took a whole page of my book. Then I took a whole page of his. Then he said, I don't care.
Why'd you do that to my
book? I started
book?
ripping up my math book in front of him, bro. I don't care. And then he started whipping up his math book, but he was ripping off the pages that we already did. I was ripping the pages we haven't done, bro. So I didn't have no more math book. So I knew I fucked up right there, bro. And I said, oh my God. So I threw my math book in the trash can right next to the teacher's trash can. Because I know that like, she would never look because that's her trash can, you know. She knows what she threw away. Because I would have threw it away on our trash can, she would have looked. So I told her I came back at the end of the next day.
That's actually smart.
I came back the next day all sad. And she asked me, how come you didn't do your homework? I lost my math book. And I said it quietly so nobody could hear because they would have said, "Be lying, ripped it in." So I went out there at the end of the class and I said like this, bro, with my big ass Stallone eyes.
Stallone eyes.
Love my math book. So she said, this math book didn't just grow up and grew legs. It has to be somewhere. And like we're looking for it forever, bro. I never thought that I'll be doing that again later on when I did somebody's coke and then we're looking for it.
What?
That was the first time
Someone took the coke? Dude, let's look for it.
No, I had a homie that he'll do coke and then he'll go to sleep, bro.
Right.
We'll do the rest in the morning. That's what you think, dog.
No, bro.
So I would do it, dog. I would do it.
That's what you think.
I would do it, bro, and I was up all night, bro, like the Terminator, bro, protecting John Connors at the gas station.
Bro, your coke's gone, but nobody hurt you while you were sleeping.
Then in the morning he wakes up, you ready to do it? All right, bro. You can't find it, dog. Bro,
What happened to it?
We did it all last night, but you went to sleep. You're going to have to get another bag. The dealer's at a baseball game right now.
He's at his kid's Little League game.
I remember, bro, going to a drug dealer at his Little League game. And we came in through left field, bro. We looked like two crackheads. Daryl Strawberry and Steve Howe coming out of left field like in a movie Field of Dreams.
Strawberry.
We were like two crackheads coming out of left field like Field of Dreams. So I never got the math book. So I thought that she was gonna give me a brand new math book, right?
Okay.
So I was thinking I could do all these problems in the summer, you know, the ones I already did. You know what she did, dude?
What?
She grabbed the math book from the school supply place.
Okay.
And she just printed all the last pages, bro, on paper and gave them to me.
Oh, you didn't even get a new math book.
So everybody had a math book. I had sheets of
You
paper.
had like a representation of your like.
And that's probably one of my biggest mistakes I ever did.
Oh man, well, in school, right, or in life?
Second grade.
Second grade. Things would have been different. Why'd you rip my notebook?
Mrs. Huckabee, bro. She was hot. She looked like she could be on Three's Company.
Oh, nice. I never had a...
She had a little haircut like this to the side, bro. Like fucking like a Asian anime person.
Right.
And little mullet right here, ears coming out. And she used to wear a little scarf all the time, like like a 60s thing.
Oh, wow.
And she had 2 kids.
Did you know she was hot when you were in the 2nd grade?
No.
Did you acknowledge that? Or do you look back and you're like, dang, dude, Mrs. Huckabee was fucking
Only
hot.
Miss, my brother's teacher, I know that she was hot because my brother said she was hot. And the janitor was telling me, your teacher's hot, eh?
Yes, that's how I knew. Because my uncle would always be like, yeah, that teacher's hot. And I'm like, is she?
Miss Mataleones.
Miss Mataleones.
She's Italian, bro.
Shout
Mataleones
out.
in Spanish means lion killer.
Whoa, no shit.
So
That's a dope fucking name.
So that means that somebody along was named David.
Nice.
The lion killer.
The lion killer.
So this week we're talking about, you know what's crazy? My first time in New Orleans, it was when I was promoting my first special, I'm Not Like That No More. And I was working with some distribution named something one.
Okay.
E1.
E1.
So I went to get those beignets. They used to be open 24 hours. But then
Café du Monde.
Café du Monde, bro. And Cafe of the World. And we were eating.
Okay.
This guy was a big guy. I thought he was going to go and sleep.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to give me a po' boy. So he looked over there at this square.
Okay.
And he pointed it and he told me that that's where all the slaves,
Congo Square.
yeah, were traded and
Yeah, I just
slaved.
learned about all that.
So in that book I read, the book is called Her Property. It was about a woman, slave owner.
Okay. Black slave owner or white slave owner?
White.
Okay.
But it shows like the different levels of slaves that they were selling.
Yes. Okay.
Because right here in that square you're talking about, they would have slaves that were who had just given birth.
Yes.
So they were nurses.
Okay.
So the slave would be like this, right here, we got this mammy right here. And he'll squeeze her boob and milk come out. She's ready for breeding and feeding.
I don't mean to laugh.
Because a lot of the white women, they thought it was low class or thought it was beneath them to nurse. Because I'm a slave to this baby.
That was called, what was the name of that? Wet nurse.
Wet
That's
nurse.
a wet nurse. Yeah.
Yeah, so they were to them they were like so rich and so high society that to be a wet nurse for their own kid was like beneath them. Like this is like something for the common man.
Right.
So they were hire this they would book this black woman to feed their baby for over the years.
Is that the Gilded Era around then?
The Gilded Era, there were no more slaves there yet.
Okay, there was no more slaves.
That was 1901.
Because I just wonder, because like, well, I mean, that's.
I'm pretty sure you could still hire a white woman back then if you had one.
You probably could, and there probably was white wet nurses because during that time of slavery there was white slaves as well, but they were indentured.
But the slave had more protein, bro, than a regular white woman back then.
Yeah, I mean,
because like she was eating like broth, bro, fucking neck bones, all the hard, bro,
right?
Greens, bro, a lot of protein. That's how they survive.
That's crazy to me. It's the slave thing it blows my mind, and that was the thing is because when we're
but you know what's crazy too here in why there's Italians here in New Orleans?
Why?
Because when they were starting the voyage to America in Europe,
okay,
they were telling them that New Orleans is just 2-hour drive, bro. Like it's right next door. This is you could just go and drive
From
a day.
New York?
Yeah, a day's trip.
Get the fuck out of here.
They were saying it was a day's trip.
No.
So all the Italians came. The ones who had enough money to go to actually New York went.
Okay.
But the ones that were food and say this is New York stood here.
And then that was it. And then this is where they started.
Yeah.
And then
it was ran by
the French.
Traficante.
Right. Okay. So yeah, that's the thing is that the slave trade here was pretty brutal, especially the American slave trade. But there was a slave trade that was here before, which is like the French slave trade, which is kind of a little different actually. I didn't realize like there was a difference in like how they treated slaves. So like the slaves that were when the French were in rule and the slavery was a little bit it's weird to say slavery is better. The slavery was a little bit better, and then when the Spanish took over, it got even more better because the Spanish allowed slaves to buy out. So the Spanish had a thing where it was like, you're a slave for only 8 hours a day or 12 hours a day, whatever it was. Like, it was like a work schedule. And then in your off time, you could work whenever you wanted and make money, and you could actually buy yourself out of slavery. And so there was, and that's where, that's kind of part of our voodoo history here, is that you could buy yourself out of slavery and then you could become a free black person. And so that's why I asked earlier, because there were black people that were buying slaves themselves. And there were some that were buying it for like, awful purposes, but there were some that were buying them their freedom.
You heard Ian Edwards joke about this?
No.
He said that his great-grandfather was the first slave to buy his freedom and then sell it again for a profit. Ian Edwards, bro.
That's a great. Ian Edwards is hilarious, dude. Shout out to Ian Edwards. But yeah, I didn't know that was a possible thing. And I mean, I've heard of black slavers and stuff like that, but I didn't know how that worked. But yeah, apparently that you could buy yourself out of slavery. And then once the United States took over, they were like, that's not fucking happening anymore. And they allowed,
who came up with that stupid idea?
They allowed some of the slaves to stay free, but a lot of them went back into servitude and harsh servitude. But when we talk about voodoo, and how it comes to exist, one, there's different types of voodoo, because the original voodoo comes from Africa, obviously, and then there's also Haitian voodoo,
and then the voodoo here, it's mixed with Catholicism, right?
Yeah, and that's called New Orleans voodoo, apparently.
And Santeria.
And anybody who's watching this and you want to leave a comment, go for it. I only had 3 days to work on this, so I'm running loose. I even desperately wrote to this guy that's a tour guide here and was like, hey man, you want to be a guest on a podcast? I was like, dude, anything. So I did as much work as I possibly could on this. And apparently voodoo, so black slaves that came here, a lot of them had come from Haiti already. And so the voodoo had changed from African voodoo to Haitian voodoo. But there's a few running themes in all forms of voodoo, and that is that there's so many fucking misnomers too, by the way. And
misnomers.
And everything I read was like, everything I read was that voodoo is pushed in a different, it's in a bad light by Hollywood. Everybody blamed Hollywood for having a shitty aspect on voodoo and the negative stuff, like putting pins in dolls. There's this chips we have for free here at the festival, which are delicious, by the way. But they're called voodoo style chips, and they have these voodoo dolls on them with pins in them. And that didn't exist at all. They had what was called gree dolls, which were like a form of divination that was given to someone in order to be closer to the spirits. And that was the other thing, is that from what I gather, the other common thread amongst voodoo through all three regions is that your ancestors, the reason why you use voodoo is because you talk to your ancestors who talk to God. And there were similarities, there's a guy named dude. I write all this stuff down and now I got to look through it. God damn it, dude. So there's a guy that's he's like the gatekeeper of the spirit world. And it's weird because he's a lot like St. Peter, where he answers the door. So there's a lot of similarities. There's you'll see a lot of characters in these stories named Marie, Marie Laveau is probably the biggest name in voodoo, or at least in New Orleans voodoo. And in New Orleans, and that is the thing, is when I looked up history of voodoo in New Orleans, her name came up everywhere. And so I was like, no, I want to read about her, but I also want to read about voodoo history. So I type in plain history of voodoo. Marie Laveau pops up everywhere.
Luis Gomez shows up too, right? I saw him walk around with a hat.
So
And he boxes.
and that hat is the I'm gonna look it up because I don't want to like. I like this guy's name. It's like, who's the gatekeeper for the spirit world in voodoo? Papa Legba. Papa Legba is.
I heard of that guy.
Yeah, and okay, that's enough now.
Then Papa Lega, there's a connection with him and fucking Papa Lega. There's a connection with him and fucking that fool you speak to in the mirror.
Yes.
Candyman. Yeah.
So I don't.
In the last fucking Candyman movie, they mentioned that he's a distant relative.
Papa Legba.
Papa Lega.
Oh wow, dude. See, and that's the thing is Papa Legba.
That's writing, bro. Hollywood writing.
So again, and this is the thing that makes these voodoo people very upset. When I was listening to these podcasts and watching them on, I could not find a book to save my life. By the way.
That's for good luck, bro.
No, dude, that's
for Papa Lego,
this
bro.
man's camera's right there.
Like you that way, bro. I want the good spirits out.
That camera's gonna fry now.
I'll give you some too, bro.
No, please don't.
I always want to do that. Is that a match? Oh, here we go.
No, dude,
do this to a 3-year-old. This is all they think about all day.
So just for the podcast people, that was dope. That's 3 years old. I'm a 48-year-old.
Bro, I said do this for you.
That distracted me.
You do this for a 3-year-old, he'll follow you all day.
For the podcast listeners, Felipe is putting lighter fluid into his palm, filling it up, and then he's gonna light it and make it look like a flash coming out of his hand. Which is, thank you, Papa Legba.
Don't let me put dry ice in my mouth.
Okay. Yeah, dude. So that's the thing is they were like, Papa Legba isn't this like guy. The guy and I don't know what American Horror Story made him look like or others, but he was like, he's not a coke addict who does this or does that. He's actually like adored by children, and then I guess when they summon him,
just like Candyman, he was giving out candies to everybody, and then
that's why they call him Candyman.
He was giving out candies around the projects, and then when something bad happened, they thought he did it, and everybody dragged him out and murdered him.
Papa Legba, whoa, boy, we fuck shit up, don't we? We fuck up people's cultures bad, dude. Like already this culture kind of got fucked up because it came here and they had to hide their religion inside of Catholicism because they would have gotten beat or killed.
I always wondered about that because they hit voodoo with Catholicism, and some of those like St. Paul might mean St. Paul to us, but to them St. Paul is something else.
Right, exactly. And Mary,
which is Papa Lago.
Yes, exactly. And so one of the things is that like they very much love the Virgin Mary. And that's the thing is there's still voodoo people. First of all, voodoo comes from another word called voodoo. And voodoo. And it is the actual real term. I listened to 3 experts who had 3 different meanings of voodoo. So I was like, I don't even know if these people know what the fuck they're talking about, because each one of them said it's like many lights. The other one said that it was like the bringer of spirits. It was like, so I don't know what voodoo means, but we fucked it up and turned it into voodoo here. And so, that's the thing is that when they first got here, we were like, you're not allowed to worship anything but our Christian God. And through Catholicism, which was in this area, and that's the thing is you can't talk about the history of New Orleans voodoo without talking about the history of New Orleans. And the history of New Orleans, just really quick, was traded over a few times between the French and Spanish before it went over to the United States. At the same time that it went over to the United States, there was the Haitian Revolution, where slaves actually picked up arms and murdered a lot of their masters. And there was rumors that they'd like piked a baby and walked around from village to village burning it down with a baby on a pike. And before they did all of that, they made a prayer to God. in order to help them with their quest. And so voodoo at that point, from that point on, was deemed, because there were rumors that they made a deal with the devil so that they could do this. And what happened is they lost the battle, but it ended up being turned into being the freedom of Haiti. You know, Haiti was freed almost 20 years after that, and it was the first country to, like, in the Western Hemisphere to get rid of slavery. They were even taxed by other governments for it, and there were tariffs made against them for it. But that revolution led, and at the same time, Napoleon's like, I don't want to deal with this bullshit anymore. We don't even like slavery, so let's just get rid of Louisiana altogether. And then that's when the Louisiana Purchase was made, and I think it was like $35 million altogether for this huge swath of land, and that the United States acquired. So we have all that, and then you have these people who are trying to hide their religion. And again, we do it also in our religions as well. You know, like when you think about native people in Mexican regions, because Spanish rule said you cannot worship any other idols, you know, like, but we think of cudaneras and brujeria. That is a form of voodoo.
And Santeria.
And that's a form of voodoo that was turned into Catholicism as well. That was used and just to give you an idea of how big voodoo is, it's a national religion of Benin, which is an African country, and it is larger than Judaism. Like altogether, I think it's double the amount of Jewish people that are the amount of people that do voodoo are double the amount of Jewish people in the world. So that just gives you an idea. And that's the thing, is that, you know, everything I read was that we got a bad rap. It's about worshiping God. It's about talking to our ancestors. There is black magic. There is parts of it that are a little weird, like. There was human sacrifice for a while, and then they voted that out, but there's still animal sacrifice. Africa has a huge problem with it still because of the AIDS epidemic. There's a lot of blood sharing and bloodletting in the religion, but you know, their claim is we're peaceful people. We're trying.
The voodoo doll, bro. Who came up with that?
The voodoo doll again was a gree doll, and that was like a doll that was made out of nuts and like little products. To give to other people, that was blessed by like a high priestess or like a voodoo queen, and that was like given to other people. And that's kind of like where we get it, is because when we talk about Marie Laveau, who was like one of the biggest people in New Orleans voodoo, probably the biggest, I would say, she would make these dolls, bless them, and give them to people. But they weren't like, oh, if I stab the doll, you know, if I stab this doll, Natalie's gonna feel it in her neck, you know, like it's not like that.
Not him feel it in his neck.
It's like here's a doll, give it to Natalie so that, you know, it'll make her cameras work, even though Felipe spits water on them.
You know, that crochet doll that somebody made for me.
Yes, yeah.
Well, I had two fans make me a crochet doll of me. And one of them made a cactus crochet.
I saw that.
They even made a dirt on the bottom.
Yeah, I saw.
So when I got the second doll, it had long hair like this, and I was holding either a burrito or a joint or a microphone.
Yeah, it's a joint. Yeah. So it's even got the little orange end on it.
So the other lady, she saw, and then she came to the line. She goes, "You should just throw that doll away."
That lady doesn't. Why does she think that it's some sort of
that? Because they might put bad luck on it everywhere you carry that doll.
That's not how it works.
But that was that lady said.
Yeah, no,
that's what she believed in.
That's the thing, is I think that we go, you know, and that's is another problem that we have in this country.
So she was like straight up like hating on the doll. Like,
yeah, but she could, you know, and that's the thing, is these people believe in things and they go because it sounds cool. You know?
She made me a doll out of a maxi pad.
You know, like Santa Muerte, right? You know, when you look at Santa Muerte,
what's that?
It looks like the Grim Reaper. It's a saint that's worshipped by certain Catholic people, and so a lot of people who believe in Santa.
That's that skull with the nun outfit or something?
Yes, yeah, that it shows that. But Santa Muerte is worshipped in like mostly southern Mexico, from what I believe. This is very loosely based. But the thing is, go ahead.
There's that other. There it is. Yeah,
Yes.
there's another one that the Mexicans have now to honor cartels.
Yeah, that's
Juan Malverde.
right. Yes,
Like it's a saint that they just made up.
right.
And I don't know if you saw Breaking Bad. Where as soon as they get to that town where that saint was sainted and he was born,
right.
in his honor, in the movie Breaking Bad, but I don't know. I looked it up. This is not a factual thing that people do. They get on the ground and they drag themselves all the way to the altar.
Yes, that's actually a thing. That's a Catholic thing as well. Yeah,
it's a Catholic thing, huh?
Yeah, that's a Catholic
So
thing.
it's like they drag themselves on the ground like a serpent.
Yeah.
Yes, and then once they get there, they get blessed.
It's an amalgamation of a Catholic thing, because like in the big church in Spain, you get on your knees at the beginning of the plaza and you walk on your knees all the way to the altar, which is fucking.
When I saw that scene, bro, I was like, great, man. People just. The world just stopped calling us cockroaches. Here we are crawling on television again.
For real. That's the thing, though. And again, these people take things, whatever that lady believes in. And there's people that are like, I believe in voodoo, and they have dolls and shit. And they're like practicing what they think is black magic. There is a black magic to voodoo, but it's nothing like, well, you have a doll in your home and then now it's manifesting you. Like, that's just someone who wants to believe in something cool. Like the fucking cartel thing. I hope I don't get fucking killed for this, but it's bullshit. It's a bullshit fucking made up thing because it looks fucking cool. Slithering like a snake looks fucking cool, but when you look at Santa Muerte and what they believe in, and you go, that looks evil. It's not. Santa Muerte is actually a really, and I'm not a supporter of any religion. I just watched a video on it and it was like, oh, and I'm glad I did because it changed my mind. It's the saint of death to remind you that life is valuable, that at some point you're going to pass. So appreciate the time, the here and now. And it's actually very Buddhist. It's actually a very Hinduist type of way to look at life, which is something that the Bible doesn't necessarily give you. And so that's the thing, is I think when we see stuff and we see skulls or we see some sort of form of culture that's different, we're like, oh, that looks evil or bad. And then in America, we fucking frame it as that. During this time as well, Haiti had during its revolution had been occupied by Marines for a couple of years, and Marines saw these voodoo people doing all these crazy things and were like coming back home, and they're chopping heads off and they're doing bloodletting sacrifices and they're doing all these fucked up things to each other, and that's what voodoo. So it didn't help the cause for voodoo by the time it hit American shores. So there was a lot of misnomers, but a lot of it is, and there's stuff that is like true. It's like, the sacrifices of animals and stuff. But, it's not my culture to do those things, but I can't judge other people for their culture.
Before Jesus Christ showed up and started forgiving people in person.
Right. When he was live.
When he was alive, when he was like forgiving people in person, they were not doing it that way.
Right.
They were actually, you would have to go buy a sheep, and the rabbi would have to kill it to forgive your sins.
Lamb of God.
That's why Jesus Christ came in and started kicking everything down. He goes, "Man, you don't need this crap.
That's Old Testament bullshit.
I am the Lamb of God.
Yeah,
I will come. I'm going to die for your sins." But before that,
right,
they were actually sacrificing a lamb,
right,
for you could get forgiveness.
And that's Old Testament.
Old Testament, and so to Jesus, actually, that's a sign of sacrificing somebody.
To God.
To God.
Right.
Which is, you don't need that.
But here's the thing, too, though, is that...
According to Jesus, you don't need that.
And I'm just going to throw in my political spin for the guy who calls me Butch, the government owes me Escobar. When you see these Christian right-wingers that are like, fucking God wants this, fucking God wants that, they're using Old Testament. And the New Testament is to show that the Old Testament was bullshit. Jesus is like, the Old Testament is bullshit. I am the Lamb of God. I am the only one that's going to be sacrificed from here on. Your sins are forgivable in all ways. We should love. Like, that's the thing, is like, Jesus had this great message of being cool with everybody. He's like a hippie. And then when they're like, fucking, we don't want no gay people getting married, and and this is an abomination of Christ.
Corinthians chapter 5, verse 10.
Right. There was none of that. It was
whoremongers, gay, homosexuals, sinners, pretty much everybody, bro.
Old Testament. Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, there's nothing in the New Testament about gay stuff. So, and that's the other thing is they just say men laying with men. Like they don't even say that they like penetration. There's no allusion to gayness there. It's just that dudes shouldn't lay together. And maybe it was like, hey, you two guys, stop fucking passing out together in the fucking haystack. We need you out there working. What are you doing in there anyway?
Supposed to be fishing, not making hooks.
So yeah, voodoo came in as a form of hiding their. And again, people go to church to this day. I listen to a lady who's like, I go every Sunday, and when they're like praying to Jesus or when they're talking about Mary, I'm listening in a different tone, and to me, Mary is a different God, and like St. Peter's a different God and stuff like that. So that's how it manifested here, and that's kind of what New Orleans voodoo is. But we should talk about Mary Laveau a little bit.
Mary Laveau was played by Angela Bassett on American Horror Story.
Absolutely, and I don't know because I didn't watch that, but I guess she was like a pretty bad person in that show. This lady is loved by everybody and is actually a really good person because what she did, dude, is I don't know about her spiritualness and how magical she was, but I know she made herself look magical, so she scared the fuck out of everybody. And what she did, she started out as a hairdresser. She's a daughter of a slave owner and a former slave that was freed before she had her kid. And so she was told she was what was called had good features, meaning she looked like a white lady. And so like
she had a good head on her shoulder.
So what she was is she was a hairdresser, and she was a great hairdresser. And so rich women started using her. And when they would sit and gossip, she would pick up the information. And if it was crucial to her people, she would share it to her people. Or if she could get someone freed with that information, she would get someone freed with the information. And what started to happen is they started to believe that she was casting magic spells. And so she would so people were like, oh fuck, she's powerful, and white people would start to go for and see her, and again she's just picking up information, recycling it, making it into other things, and making it look like she was casting spells. So she became super powerful, and she became rich, and with her money she started buying slaves and then freeing them. And so she kind of was like her own little underground railroad through voodoo. And so, that's the thing. Again, I get when like voodoo people who are religious about their religion get pissed. It's like us watching Jesus going around stabbing people or something, or like not us, but I mean,
in a bag of chips.
Yeah, or being exactly like
Yeah.
Jesus chips, like crucifix chips, and it's just like little little red crosses,
Or a little lollipop
something.
with a crucifix.
Little
bro,
crosses
little
with
baby.
little red ends on it. I don't know, but
And at the end, bro, there'll be a little chocolate Jesus in the middle. You bite his head off.
which would be
That'd be cool.
yeah, I would go with that. But yeah, so
I
again,
couldn't wait, bro. Had to bite his arm off it. Eat it with candy. How about crystal balls?
that's not voodoo. That would be
Fortune teller lies, huh?
that would be like probably under the
Circus
gypsy,
shit, huh?
like the gypsy category, which has a lot to do with like roots in India and Romania and like I wonder we should probably do that because I know that gypsies came from some parts of India and then a lot of parts of Romania, right? And then I want to know where the crystal ball comes. I don't know, but it's not part of voodoo.
That's Google, bro.
But here's the thing too that's interesting is that she was a big deal, and then her daughter took the mantle from her.
What's up with that crystal ball? There it is.
Okay.
A crystal ball is a transparent spherical object traditionally used in divination to gain insight into the past, present, and future through a practice called scrying.
I wonder what's the origin though.
It came around in the 5th century, bro.
From which culture does it say?
Saxon burials and
So like Anglo-Saxons, something like that. Probably like Ireland or
I'm pretty sure. I never seen a crystal ball. Only the ice globe.
the one that you get like from New York or
The
whatever.
little globe, you
yeah,
shake it.
yeah, I love those.
But I'm pretty sure, like when they were looking at the ball, they keep looking up, and they can see that person's reflection on the ball. So they're playing on their
looks. Their
looks.
face, like that movie.
So they're looking at and then you're gonna be really sad. Then you see them start getting sad. So you're playing with their emotions with the crystal ball.
Sure.
That's what I only figure out.
Well, remember when we watched that movie?
I used to read Fingerprints.
What's that movie, Alley? The one we do, the fucking geek. What Nightmare Alley?
Nightmare Alley.
Okay,
I was born for this.
So they kind of give you an idea of how they do it in Nightmare Alley, because when you see like the psychics go into like, I don't know if you remember Montel Williams or whatever.
I want to go to Skankfest.
And they had that lady Judy Brown, and she would go on and she'd be all, you have a cousin and his name starts with an R, possibly Ramon or Rodrigo, and he's fat and he's in heaven now because he had a fucking heart attack from all the fucking fried chicken he ate out on the. Anyway, I'm projecting. Anyway,
there's a person here that wanted to be a film writer.
Right. Yes. And what they do is they look for tells in their face, and then the tells let them know they're on the right path.
You have to be sober to do that,
And
bro.
maybe I don't know, but like and so that's a lot of what that is. Voodoo has nothing to do with that. Voodoo has no fucking future telling. It's all about talking to the spirits. It's all about like speaking to your ancestors, to God. So there is like, because even in Voodoo itself there is a main god. It just, his name wasn't Yahweh or whatever the Western version of it is, but her daughter carried it on, and then when her daughter died, the factions of the Voodoo faction that was under them splintered, and so you had things like hoodoo and other names for it, and there are different practices. Hoodoo is like more of an evil practice. It's more of like
practice in the hood.
So this is, again, excuse me if I'm fucking up the words here, but Bo is the evil practice of Voodoo, and it's really just casting spells on people and stuff like that. But hoodoo works a lot in the realm of Bo. So but again, it's a very small splinter of it, and it. But if you want, you can come to New Orleans right here at Skankfest. If you're watching this from your hotel at Skankfest, you should be downstairs, taking advantage of what's going on down there. But go check out Marie Laveau's grave. It's in the French Quarter. Check out the Congo Square. It's in the French Quarter. There's a lot of history. I just got here last night. We just started this podcast a couple hours ago. I haven't yet to see New Orleans, so I'm looking forward to doing just that.
I saw my hotel room.
I did. It's nice. I saw mine as well.
Tall windows.
Tall, super tall.
I saw a statue, bro, with a tree. I thought it was a tree house at first.
Yes.
But when I got there, it was like a statue for Katrina. That was a house stuck in the.
Oh, that's what. We're not laughing at you, New Orleans. It's just funny that there was a house up there.
I was in the Katrina movie as an extra, bro.
Were you?
Yeah.
What did you? Are you being serious?
You show the back of me.
You were the body floating in the fucking river? Oh, man.
No, that reminds me because they shot the Titanic in Mexico. In Ensenada.
In Ensenada.
Rosarito in a big pool. So a lot of the extras in the Titanic are actually Mexican.
That's true, actually, right?
So when you see people floating by,
Mexicans.
it's the Mexican guy floating by.
Oh, that's so sad.
And that's how we got to this country. We just kept floating by. Floating
they called
by.
it the Titanic Rush.
El Titanic.
El Titanico.
History for Fools. Shout out to Big J, Luis Gomez,
Yeah.
and everybody that invited us to Skankfest. There's a lot of comics out here,
Gas
man.
Digital, by the way.
Gas Digital. There's a lot of comics, man. Like, I saw a comic out there. He goes, bro, I'm not even a comic, bro. I just love Skankfest. They asked me, they were in audition into who has the longest foreskin.
They
bro,
do.
I was born for this.
They have the naked roast that we talked about. What's funny to me is it's Skankfest.
I think I could win a foreskin stretch contest here, bro. Cause bro,
I'm glad Lisa's with you this weekend.
I could put a condom.
I'd be walking around the corner.
I could put
a foreskin contest.
I could put a condom on and then wrap it with my foreskin over it. That's how much foreskin I got. I swear to God. So me wearing a condom, it doesn't even matter. I'm gonna still be dirty, bro.
With
Like
black ass chocodile dick.
It's like I'm putting on. I could put the. It's like when I put a condom on, it's like an amputee putting on a fake leg, bro. Because first I put the plastic in you to smooth out the fake leg, and then I throw the skin over it.
It's like an afro under a beanie.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
History for fools.
History for Fools. Skankfest edition.
I met a guy outside and when we were watching Hate Breed. He goes, man, I'm a big fan, man. I have a big fight at 2 p.m.
Oh, they're fighting this week.
Yeah, they're gonna fight up there.
You sent me the thing for that, and I was tempted because it said anybody who wants to fight, right? Any type of pugilist. There's wrestling matches. There's straight up boxing. There's probably penis sword fighting. Knowing this festival,
There was a drunk ass fool last night, bro. I don't know if it was a comic or not. I didn't recognize him, but he looked like a stretched out Shane Gillis.
Nice.
Like he looked like Shane Gillis, like he was stretched, and he was walking around, bro. And like he was walking around, and I saw him like grab my back and like shove me.
Right.
But then I said, okay, we're at a Hate Breed concert, so it's a lot of shoving. But I don't know you, motherfucker.
Right.
Then
right.
I saw him, like when people were moshing, he was trying to headbutt somebody, bro. Right? I didn't know who this guy was. And then when I was taking photos, he passed by. Who is this guy? And I said, your mom, bro. Because you know me, bro. If I don't like you from the moment I saw you,
fuck yes, dude.
The whole night,
you scare the fuck out of me when that happens.
Leading you to try to start
I
something.
know this.
I was around like 7 fans who were ready to
somebody has to back you
who
up.
were ready to stomp for me.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So hope I don't see him because I will challenge him for the fight.
Okay.
But I want to lose my fucking teeth.
Can we both fight him?
So I gotta fight like this, bro, with my head down. That avoid getting hit in the mouth. Block. Just get into it with my head down like this.
I'd die of a heart attack right away.
I know that if I were to get into a fight or try to chase somebody or run from a scene, there's gonna be a part of my body that's gonna break apart.
Straight up.
Because I feel like my legs and my body is a fine-tuned body. But I don't have little tools to screw in those screws that are in there, bro.
Sure.
And there might be a couple of big screws in my kneecap that are loose that I don't know about.
Right.
And as soon as I run, that screw might fall loose.
Yes.
Then I'm running, but my knee stood over there already. And then when I pull it back, it hurts.
That's how I feel sometimes.
I might throw one punch, but that might dislocate my shoulder or something. Because I'm not used to throwing fast punches.
That's what I'm saying, man.
So I would have to like fight like a 66-year-old man.
Yeah.
I would have to just grab you by the shirt and give you a life advice while I'm headbutting you. Listen, motherfucker, you're 30 years old.
Do they have a geriatrics fight? Because I'll do that.
What's geriatrics?
It's like old people. It's just old people. Like when like a geriatrics clinic is just filled with old people.
It'll be a good fight, bro. 2 amputees with one arm, with one boxing mat, one boxing
one
mush.
right arm, and the other guy has a left arm.
And the other one, they put a little baby arm as a joke. And he's like this, what?
Like they glue it on there?
Yeah, just put it on like they do my condom. Esto es bad. Sometimes, bro, like, you've been with an amputee, right?
No, that was not me. That was not me. My girl had both legs that night. That was Chris Doran who had an amputee. And I'll never Can I just, bro? It was
Was she born like that? Like that? Like it looked like a stub, but there was like still nails on the bottom.
I don't know, bro. But I wasn't there, but me and
they have like nails like that.
So me and the girl that I was with at the time, there was like one of our first dates, so we hooked up that night and we started making out in the corner. Then Chris Jordan walks by with this girl and he's like, hey, I met her at the show. And then he goes in the same corner on the other side and starts making out with her.
She's my girl, bro.
And then all of a sudden I hear, I'm missing a leg. And the girl that I'm making out with stops and looks at me and she goes, did you hear that? And I go, I did, but I don't think he did. And then so that night goes on, we go to our respective rooms, and you guys were staying at the same hotel.
Clarion.
Yes, we were staying at the Clarion. And so we had that continental
Sweet.
breakfast in the morning, and he comes running into the room and he's like, she was missing a leg. She was missing a leg. And we're all laughing, and Felipe, I'll never forget this, Felipe goes, how'd you get rid of her, bro? Did you tell her she had to hop to it? I died, dog. Yeah, that was Chris Jordan. That's my girl with one leg, bro. Oh, dude.
Did you get her number?
I don't think so. I think he was a little weirded out by it. Like, no, no offense to people with one leg listening right now. But it wasn't me. I would have gotten your number.
You probably have the leg on this side and then like the other one.
He said he had to hold the nub.
Yeah, this like.
It's a little guy too. Oh God, that's fucking funny.
I don't know, man. Would you scream though if you were saw it all of a sudden and they didn't tell you?
I would honestly. I would be thrown off, and I'd be like, "How do I?" Because I'm a scumbag, so I would be like,
"You're perfect for the festival."
We're still gonna go forward with this. It's just how do I go forward, and did you clean it? Like those are my only two questions. Because I don't want to like put my hand on it and then later on be like, what the fuck is that? And it's like, oh, that's amputee schmegma. And that's
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna need part of one of your socks. Just so I get home.
That's just my own mind working in a bad direction. So but I'd still go through with it. I actually might call her. I might be like, that's what I'm into now. Who knows? Maybe you'll unlock a fetish you didn't know you had.
How about with a girl with hair on her nipples?
No.
I know I made it into a joke. I was sucking and flossing.
Bro.
But it was true, dude. And like,
did you have a conversation with her about it? Or were you okay with it?
There was no conversation, bro. It was just too late to...
Because how do you bring that up if you're not cool with it?
It was weird because I was like pulling them.
Oh no!
Like
you were tugging on them.
Man, I didn't say that. She felt embarrassed.
Wait, how hairy was it? Was her boobs though? Just her nipples or
around here? I don't know why. Maybe she just.
Oh, like a patch, like a pubic patch almost.
They both were. I don't know what's wrong.
Oh no, poor girl, dude. What do you do about that?
You put glue on them, bro, and then you rip it off.
So wax them. Wax your nipples, dude.
That was only that one time when I was weirded out.
I'm weirded out now by it. I'm trying to imagine it. And I'm just like, oh man, how do you?
I'm still trying to like.
You clear.
I don't think I ever told anybody. Away. Like I made it a joke, but I never really had told anybody
until right now.
Yeah, I was weirded out.
I'd definitely be more weirded. I would be more weirded out by hairy nipples than I would be an amputee, like a surprise amputee. Because like
how about if the girl you're with, you're gonna be with her and she tells you, I'm going to have to bring my son. And she leaves a lot of detail about her son.
That happened a lot.
And then she brings it up. He had like a breathing machine. And you have to beat it up and you have to stare out the window.
I was wondering, is he in the room? He's in the room. And is he like old enough to have memories?
I don't know, but every
I
time
don't know why I'm entertaining this, but I am.
No, I've never been with one, but I just imagine, man, like
Right.
me trying to be cool, talking about comedy. Yeah, I'm a stand-up comedian. And he thinks I'm bullshit, and he's like, psst.
I can't
I
lie.
was at Skankfest. Psst.
I did meet a girl one time who wanted me to take, who I took home. I took her home to her place after the club. And before we walked in, she's all, I just want, like, she was staying at a hotel. And she's like, before we go in, I just want you to know I have a baby in there. And I was like, but who else is in there? And she's like, nobody. And I'm like, you mean we've been at the club this whole time and there's just a baby by itself in there? And I left after that. I didn't do it with her. But I remember that was the weirdest situation.
The baby with the amputee.
And I was like, the baby was just a normal baby. But I just thought it was weird that there would be, and also just that there was a baby in there.
A baby?
Yeah.
That's sad.
You know, sometimes people want to party more than they want to take care of their kids.
You ever been to somebody's home and you can tell the dog is jealous?
Yes. Yes. Or the cats. Worse, the cats. The cats are the worst because then they crawl up on the bed and they're touching you and shit. And I hate fucking cats, dude.
It was pussy against pussy, cocksuckers. That's right, cocksuckers.
The pussy was
There
cockblocking
was
the pussy.
vagina, there was pussy against pussy. Speak to me, old toothless one. Has Joe Diaz ever done Skankfest? Joey Coco?
I don't know, dude. He would be the king of Skankfest, though, I feel
He's
like.
probably like, doesn't want to travel. I was in a plane with Eddie Pepitone, bro.
Really?
I didn't. That fool left the podcast.
Did you say what's up to him, or?
He did a podcast the night before.
Okay.
So yeah, I gotta go, guys. I gotta catch a flight.
Has he been on
He
your
goes,
podcast?
he just did it last night on Wednesday.
Oh, that's okay.
He goes, I gotta go, guys. I gotta go catch a flight to New Orleans. Bro, we're going to New Orleans too. I think we're on the same flight.
We're on the same.
So, huh? And it was until noon.
You're right. That's what I was gonna say. Your fight. What's he getting up for?
Yeah. So he was when I was sitting in first class 1A, and I saw him come in, bro. And he goes, "Hey."
That's dope.
I ran into a lot of good people here, bro. A lot of love.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I've seen a few people already, but when I got here, it was not so packed. I kind of rushed in because I was just going to come and pick up my pass and go back to the hotel and chill. And then I didn't realize, because I didn't know where the podcast was going to be. I thought it might have been at a studio or something, but we're in the fucking the gardener's shed or something.
Are they having like a big? I know that from what I saw, a lot of comics who are not performing, are they having like a big comedy show where the open mics are going to perform? Because that'd be a good show to watch.
I think so, because I've seen a lot of new comics that were newer than me here, and I was like, "Oh, dope, good for you."
I know that
should apply for this
when I
next
was with
time.
Bert Kreischer on the cruise ship, there was a lot of people that were excited just to try to do stand up.
Oh, because he has an open mic on there.
We had a last minute thing. We were at See It Another Day, so we had an extra extended seat. So the promoter, they had to come up with a show right away.
That's fucking rad.
So they had a fucking open mic.
Why were you guys at See Another Day? Weather kept you guys out.
We couldn't get on the boats to get to the land.
You know what? Extend the party, dude. That's fucking rad. Right on.
So it's funny, man. I saw there was a guy that hadn't done stand up in 10, and he was walking up to me, and I gave him notes. And then I saw a woman who's trying to get back into the game, and I gave her notes. So it was cool just giving notes.
Right, totally.
Or tagging people, telling them how to tell the joke real fast.
Right.
I like that.
That's fucking dope, dude. And that's the thing is, if you're an open micer, you want notes from Felipe Esparza, you want notes from Bert Kreischer. Like, that's pretty rad, man. I love that. I love that. I hope we have something like that here at this one, because I'll jump on that as well. But yeah, I can't wait to walk around and check out the fest, man. Like, this is my first time at Skankfest. I honestly, I've heard about it, but I didn't know if you could apply or if it's just something that they ask you to be in. Because some festivals you could apply to be in, and then you send them a clip and they select you. But some festivals, like just for laughs. I think that's one that they only reach out to people they want. So I don't know. I'm probably gonna look into it because I'm only doing this at this festival. I don't have a set. They said they were gonna try to find me one, but I think next year if there's an application, I totally will try to get into it because this looks so fucking fun. Like you guys should see the other videos of this place and stuff. It's really dope outside. They got like a Ferris wheel and a Gravitron, which I'm not getting on either of those things, but I'll watch other people do it. Definitely gonna go to the Naked Roast, and I'm definitely gonna take as many free lighters as they give me. So.
Hell yeah, man. And I'm going to find that guy that drove with a quarter pound.
Definitely we need to find the guy that drove with a quarter pound.
I met another guy who drove 16 hours, bro, from, I forgot where.
Yeah.
From Boise or somewhere.
Okay. Anybody with mushrooms?
Kim Congdon is having a dating game with, she's doing a what? Acid. Oh
They're
my God.
taking acid?
Psychedelic dating game, bro.
Dude, that is fucking... I was just like, mushrooms, and they're like, no, let's do acid. Okay, I'm going back to my hotel room. Fuck yeah, that's the thing is this is dope. Again, I'm mostly going to watch stuff, but I'm looking forward to it.
Hopefully they have a wife boxing match. Lisa, throw Lisa in there, bro.
No. Everybody will just be knocked out.
Hell yeah. Fool. History for Fools. Skank Festival.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We love you.